annual stockholders meeting of SM Investments Corporation. May we request everyone to please stand for the Philippine National Anthem.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiin. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituing at araw niya, kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the 2015 Annual Stockholders Meeting of SM Investments Corporation. We do hope that you've been able to secure a copy of the SM Investments Annual Report on your way in. This will provide you with a complete report of the company's operational and financial performance in 2014, as well as the plans of the company and its business units for 2015. At this point, allow me to introduce to you the members of the board of SM Investments Corporation. Mr. Henry C. Sr., Chairman of the Board. Teresita C. Coson, Vice Chairperson. Mr. Henry C. Jr., Vice Chairman. Our President, Mr. Harley C. Mr. Jose Shou, Director and Chief Finance Officer. Also our independent directors, Mr. Vicente Perez Jr., Mr. Ardu Lim, and Mr. Joseph Higdon. Attorney Elma Serrano, our Corporate Secretary. Attorney Marianne Guerrero, Senior Vice President for Legal and Assistant Corporate Secretary. We also have on the stage Mr. Franklin Gomez, Senior Vice President for Finance. And we would also like to acknowledge the presence of Mrs. Felicidad C. and SM's advisors to the board, Ms. Elizabeth C., Mr. Hans C., Mr. Herbert C., Attorney Corazon Barando, and Mr. Stephen Kuunhing. May I now call on Mr. Henry C. Jr., who will preside this afternoon's meeting.
The meeting will now come to order. On behalf of the Board of Directors and Management of SM Investments Corporation, I welcome all of you and thank you for your presence at this annual stockholders meeting this afternoon. May I now ask Mr. Jose Shou of Showmart to chair the rest of the meeting. Thank you.
The first order of the business is for the Secretary to please certify to the sending of the notice and the existing of quorum.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Notices of this meeting, together with a definitive information statement of the corporation, were sent beginning April 6, 2015 to stockholders of record as of March 30, 2015 by personal delivery and by mail, as well as published in the Philippine Star, the Business World, and the Business Mirror on March 31, 2015. Based on the record of attendance, the stockholders attending this meeting in person and by proxy represent 710,138,954 common shares, constituting 88.73% of the total outstanding capital stock of the corporation as of record date March 30, 2015. For the information of the body, SGV and Company has been engaged by the corporation to assist in the canvassing and validation of votes. Mr. Chairman, I therefore certify that the quorum is present for the transaction of business by the stockholders.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. The next order of the business is the approval of the minutes of the annual stockholder meeting held on April 30, 2014. Mr. Secretary, have the stockholder been furnished with copies of the minutes of the meeting?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Copies of the minutes of the meeting of the stockholders held on April 30, 2014 were furnished to all shareholders and have been posted at the corporation's website, www.sminvestments.com.
The floor is now open for a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting of the stockholder held on April 30, 2014. Do I hear a motion to approve?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. I'm Annabelle Palomar, and I move for the approval of the minutes of the stockholders meeting held last April 30, 2014, and that all unqualified votes be cast in favor of the said approval.
I'm Jade Serviana, and I second the motion.
Is there any objection? There being no objection, the motion is carried, and the minutes of the meeting of the stockholder held on April 30, 2014 are hereby approved. The next order of the business is the presentation of the President Annual Report. May I call on Mr. Frank Gomez, who will deliver the 2014 Annual Report on behalf of Mr. Harley C.